Hey guys, Messenger of Death here, and I thought I'd cover the patch notes that we recently got today on the 10th, as there are a few things which are a little bit complicated, hard to understand and confusing, and I just want to talk about them. Also something that kind of rubs me the wrong way. It's not all bad news, there is some good stuff as well, don't worry. Hello, connect to the digital world. Digimon Super Rumble, November 10th, Thursday. Digimon Super Rumble 1.31 update is scheduled to proceed. Tamer, please check the update information below and refer to it for use. Update schedule. November 10th, between 10 and 1800, yep, it's happened, that's today. 1.31 update, okay. Update content. 1. Digimon. Blue Meramon complete. We now have Blue Meramon in the game. They can digivolve for Meramon. Very good to see. I'm happy with that. I'm happy we got a new Digimon into the game. That's definitely great work. I look forward to seeing what they can digivolve into in the future. System and content. Childhood correction improvement content. The childhood correction system is improved. When interacting with the cradle, a new UI is displayed. Some modifications to the childhood correction system, please see below for details. Basic information of childhood Digimon. Growth stage name, portrait, growth index, current satiety index. I guess that's how satiated they are, how full they are in terms of food. Current satiety status, the decrease in the satiety index per unit time according to satiety status. It sounds so confusing. I hate the translation from Korean into English because it's terrible. It's terrible, okay? What does this mean? Per unit time. How big is the unit time? What's the unit of time? You don't say, so doesn't really help me. Okay, wait, new. A value that is reflected in the probability of the ability to appear when childhood correction is successful is displayed. Okay. You can check the weight of all current stats through the tooltip on the graph. With the tooltip of each stat item, you can check the detailed information and probability of the stat. Right. Okay. Now, I had a look at the UI. I do kind of like the new UI. It looks very crisp, very nice. But there are some things I could not figure out. I'll have to look into it a bit more. And also, all these changes that have recently happened, I've got Digimon that are already hatched right now. Right? They've already been hatched. Still got another day or two on some of them. And they won't benefit from this system. I don't know how. The other thing is, when it resets at midnight and you can feed your Digimon again, I couldn't do that. It's a new day, but I can't feed my Digimon. So, I don't know how they're doing the time. Are they doing it 24 hours since you last fed them? Or not? Like, because if that is the case, that's going to be really annoying for some people. And cause a lot of issues, especially with the fact that, you know, people don't always have the ability to get on the same time every day. People have different things to do, you know? Anyway. Wait, new. A value that is reflected in the probability of the ability to appear when childhood correction is successful is displayed. You can check the weight of all current stats through the tooltip on the graph. Tooltip of each stat item, you can check the detailed information probability of the stat. So, there's a chance to get stats, basically, is what it's saying. And you can look at the information on an item. So I could say, click on my grapes in my inventory. It'll tell me what the chance is of me getting that stat. Which is great, because now we actually have data to work off in terms of what we're giving them. Whether it's the food we buy from Swanmon, or the premium fruits, or the ones we buy from the store, for example. If you was to go pay to win and buy the special fruits there, you would now know what the chances of those stats actually going through, which is definitely a great added bonus. Happy to see it. Satisfaction new. Gauges of increased childhood correction success broken down by intervals. In the first red section, all childhood corrections are unsuccessful. So basically, if you don't have that much satisfaction in your Digimon, every single stat will not be filled in. You will not gain any stats from any of the fruit or anything. I'm guessing that's what that means. When ascending, it is displayed in the blue section from a certain degree. What this means is, I'm assuming, when you digivolve, it's displayed in the blue section from a certain degree. I I have to try and figure out what it means by the blue sections. Does it mean the graph on the right hand side or not? Because they've now got like a little pentagon. Yeah, I think it's a pentagon, 5 sides. Maybe wrong. Uh, no, yeah. Pentagon, yeah. So they have a pentagon now with the different stats around it, and it'll, there'll be like a thing in the center which stretches out towards each stat. I think that's what that means. Um, okay, right. So this is a perfect example because this is literally what it is. You now have this kind of thing in looking at your baby Digimon. This is the best way I can think to show it off. So it would be like, stretched out a certain way, which means something to be more in a certain degree. As you can see, that will be what's next to your baby Digimon, and I'm assuming that's what that means. In the last blue section, all childhood corrections are possible. If I am wrong about that, and it means the bar, so it starts off red. If you fill it up, maybe it turns blue if you have it successful. Maybe that's what it means. I'm just speculating. I have yet to find out this information. It'll take me a few days. I apologize. I'm trying my best with the information that I'm gathering from this and trying to work it out myself, so don't worry. I'll do a guide on it once I've figured it all out. In the last blue section, all childhood corrections are possible. Which basically means I feel like, so when you go to Elecmon, so when you go to Elecmon, you can basically roll for stats, right? And when you give a fruit, you have a chance of giving stats. I guess that means all of them will be possible to be filled in by all childhood corrections are possible. That's what I think it means. I could be correct, I may be a little bit wrong, but that's what I'm kind of gathering from it. System change information. Remove the behaviour that reduces the success rate of childhood correction. I don't even know what the behaviour was that reduced the success rate. We didn't. We log on each day. We gave toys. We gave food, and like, what was the behaviour? There was no behaviour to it, as far as I was aware. But they've changed things now. If it is not in the normal state, the part where the success rate satisfaction decreases is removed. Satisfaction increase for a set action will no longer decrease. What that set action is, we have no information because you don't give us anything. However, there is an exception when a childhood Digimon dies of starvation. What do you mean there's an exception? If it's dead, it can't have a bar to increase or decrease. It's dead. So what does that mean? It makes no sense. It sounds so confusing, and I'm sure even to Koreans, probably reading it in Korean, it's probably also confusing to them. Or maybe it sounds more like it makes sense to them in their language. I really don't know. I don't speak Korean, so. But the way this translates, this makes no sense. It's so confusing. I don't understand what all of this means. Normal state. Set action. What's a set action? What does that mean? What is a set action? Give me details, Okay, added base weight. All stats now have a default chance to appear. So now there's a default chance after every time you hatch a Digimon for them to gain some stats to start off with. I think that's what that means. They all have a percent chance to actually appear. The default weight is applied from the Digimon hatch after the update. Okay. Add toy function. When using a toy, you can increase the satisfaction percent by a set value. Of course, we was already doing that. In terms of filling the green bar for Digivolution, but now it affects satisfaction as well. I'm guessing that's what that means. When using the description of all food items, an increased weight has been added. When using the description of all toys items, increased satisfaction percent has been added. Okay, fair enough. So weight, it just So when we hear the word weight, and I'm sure many of you are thinking like how heavy I am. How much do I weigh? I don't think that's what they mean when they say weight. What they mean when they say weight, it means number value increasing, essentially. Rather than actually how heavy the Digimon is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's definitely what it means. I'm very confident on that, but I could still be wrong. Chat-related functions have been added and improved. Added chat, text color setting function for each channel. Added chat text size setting function. You can set it and then change preferences, escape game settings chat. It's great that they actually told us how to do it. Added chat window name interaction function. You can use several functions by right-clicking the tamer's name in the chat window. Very good. This is a common staple in MMOs that you can. This is a common staple in MMOs that you can do. Whisper. Changes to a state where you can send a whisper to a target. So I no longer have to mess around with the Korean text. I can right click on somebody. If I know what whisper is, I can do it that way without having to go into menus and stuff like that. Add friends. Send a friend request. Very good. Block user. Block a target. Very good. Mail. Opens the mail sending function with a target tamer entered in recipient. So basically, I can now right click on somebody and send them mail, essentially, is what that's saying. That's very nice. Very good. Makes things simple, easy to understand. Good. That's definitely a great change. Added chat item link insertion function. While entering chat, you can create item link by shift click the item. I already discussed this last time. It's staple in MMOs where you list an item. I've actually seen it done in game, and it looks very crisp. Looks very nice. Basically does what it says on the tin. You can check the basic information by checking the item link displayed in the chat window. Yep, all the information comes up on it. Okay. Improved chat channel and tab settings. World and system tabs are provided when creating a tamer for the first time. The all tab function is changed to the world tab. The all group chat function can be used through the all channel setting as before. You can create and delete up to 5 chat tabs. You can freely set which channel to use in each chat tab. If there is only one chat tab, it cannot be deleted. Fair enough. Okay. So basically what this means is when you look at your chat box, when you log in, you'll see world and system. And you can mess around with things and add extra tabs if need be. Okay. Okay, events. Attendance event. So, basically this is just your daily login items for the next 14 days. That's all this is. It won't translate through the page translate. You can find that out by actually logging in-game, essentially. Okay. There's a mission event right now. Between November 11th, so this will start tomorrow, to November 24th, 2022. The Access Mission event will be held during the event period. Digitama Incubation Event. Event period. After maintenance on November 10th, 2022. Before maintenance on November 24th, 2022. Help Digitama who want to hatch Digitama. Take care of your Digitama by petting, hugging, and rolling it during the event period, hatching and rewarding. So you can now pet, hug, and roll. I don't know if that means your actual Digimon or whether that means the egg. I don't know. We'll find out. NPC Digitamamon in the village of beginning appears when you talk to Digitamamon. Okay. An event pop-up window opens. Digitama is present in the event window. Increase Digitama's gauge by stroking, hugging, or rolling. 3 strokes per day. Hugs 1 cycle. 1 roll possible. Petting, hugging, and rolling reset all counts based on the midnight. So, what that means is, at midnight in Korea, which is around 3 p.m. for me, I think. No. Yeah. Midnight in Korea is around 3 p.m. for me, so you're looking at about 10 p.m. if you're from the US. That's when everything resets. However, petting resets after 7 hours after one time. Now, I want to pay very close attention to this, because this is absurd, right? You can stroke them 3 times per day. Now, I'm assuming strokes is petting, right? Petting, hugging, and rolling reset all counts based on midnight, but petting resets after 7 hours after one time. So I could do this 3 times. That's 21 hours. 3 times 7, 21. Do you know how absurd that is? I would have to be on 21 hours on this game to ensure I petted each time in the day. There's only 24 hours in a single day. Now, obviously, I can log on every 7 hours and pet them, but that is it's still ridiculous. 21 hours to pet them 3 times. How many of you are actually awake and able to get on 21 hours of the day? This is absolutely insane. And I don't like it. And I also don't like the fact that before, when I fed my Digimon, it would reset at midnight. So I knew when to log on every day, and I could pet my Digimon. Well, sorry. I could feed my Digimon and give them their toys. I could do that every day because I knew when it reset. Now, I don't know what's going on because I can't do that yet. I don't know what they're doing, how long it is now. Whether it's 24 hours from when you actually fed them, I don't know. I need to find this information out. Again, I'll do a guide on it once I figure it out. But this is ridiculous. So I would have to get on for 21 hours of the day, even if it's in separate intervals, to make sure I pet each day. And it better not be where I have to do that to ensure that I get a successful correction on everything, because that is just taking the mick. That's on a whole level of just absolute BS, essentially, in my opinion. I hate that. That is ridiculous. Maybe 4 or 5 hours, fair enough, you know? But 21 hours, you're asking a bit much. That means 3 hours of... me only getting 3 hours of sleep. I don't even get a full night's sleep, because I would have to interrupt my sleep just to get on to pet my Digimon, to then go back to sleep. Right? That is absurd. Okay, moving on. When Digitama's gauge reaches 100%, hatching activates. To hatch when clicked, the event is over. When clicking to hatch, all buttons are unavailable and compensation is terminated. Digitama hatching event ends. Okay. Compensation is paid every time you click petting, hugging, rolling, or hatching. Right. Why am I getting paid? Compensated, for petting, hugging, rolling, and hatching? Is it a consumable thing? Does it cost something to do it? Like, what is the compensation? What's the point of the compensation? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. If I get rewarded for doing these things, then fair enough, that's fine. But here's the thing that confuses me a bit. Each reward item. Petting, 1, potion box, level 2. Fair enough, I'm guessing that's XP potions or something. Hug, 10. Sandwich rolls, 10. Are you saying that hugging, to hug my Digimon, is a limited resource that would have to be replenished? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean I have to hug 10 times to get 10 sandwich rolls? Because if you're making it so I have to use a consumable item just to hug my Digimon, again, you're taking the piss. That's BS. I'm sorry. It is. Pancakes. I don't need pancakes. I'm at the point where my Digimon are high enough, and, burgers are the best food you can get other than crafted items, and they don't fill enough as it is, and you want to give me pancakes. I don't need more pancakes. I can just buy pancakes, which wouldn't be worth it for me. Hatching. Childhood 2 Digitama, 6 hours. So, Stage 2 Digimon in training, takes 6 hours to hatch, becomes a rookie after 3 days. Fair enough. All reward items are non-tradable. That's fair. During the official open update scheduled for November 24th, the World XP event will be held. We're getting bonus XP increase. Awesome. That is amazing. Depending on the number of successful Digitama hatching of all tamers in the world, the XP acquisition rate of the XP event will increase. Okay, so to encourage us, I love this. To encourage us, the more Digimon you hatch, the more of an XP event we will get. So the higher the XP value will reach, basically. I love that. That gives people incentive to get on, pay attention, make sure they hatch and take care of their Digimon. That's great. Love it. Halloween event end early. We already... I never covered this, but there was a Halloween event that I sadly missed. I got on during the last day of the event, and... actually, no, the day after the event ended, and I got a Halloween box or something. 10 of them. A Rift Data box. I never actually took part of the Halloween event because I did take a break from the game for a bit. Because I'd pretty much done all the content, so in the meantime, I'll just focus on other things. Okay, improvement and additions. New achievements added. Childhood 2 Digitama item grade change colour display from white to green. Okay. So instead of it just showing a white circle when you look over the egg, it'll now be green. Okay. Chat filtering list improvement. Configuration UI improvement. Connection maintenance discount system improvement of connection retention time subtraction from non-connection time. What? Connection maintenance. Fair enough. So you're maintaining connection, working on it. Discount system improvement. What am I getting? What's the discount system? What does that mean? Of connection retention time. Subtraction for non-connection. I think that just means working on connection maintenance in case you get disconnected. For whatever reason, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of connection in there, and lots of words. Digimon skill level, skill effects level, subdivision according to increase. What does this mean? Level subdivision. So now there's a separate leveling system for skills? Is that what you're trying to say? Or is it talking about skills that have secondary effects? For example, some skills set Digimon on fire, some can turn them to stone. Do they have... Does that mean they scale differently now? I don't know. Deep-rooted tree item description added. Okay. Added anti-aliasing type setting among graphic setting items and environment settings. Okay, fair enough. 5 fixes. Among quest items, strong key can be destroyed. Fair enough. Fix the phenomenon that the connection event red dot did not disappear. Fixed. The phenomenon that the stat value was displayed strangely in the Digimon correction window intermittently. After directing the Digimon battle, the after image of the production is intermittently fixed. An issue where the game freezes intermittently when the freeze skill effect is activated during battle. Fix an issue where the game freezes intermittently when using a charged data item during battle, which I've been experiencing recently. They fixed it. Very good. Very good. So that covers the patch notes. Let me know what you think. Does this all sound so confusing to you as much as it is to me? Does it sound absolutely bizarre that you have to get on for 3 different times in the day to pet your Digimon and it's 21 hours? So you can't even get a full night's sleep. You would have to interrupt your sleep just to get on, just to pet. Does that sound ridiculous to you as it does to me? Let me know down below in the comments down below. Once I figure out how the childhood system works out and everything with raising your Digimon and all the new updates and everything, once I've figured it all out, I'll do a guide on it. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.